done the stuff with the guy who stood near. Devil's teeth. Yeah. There we go. Anyway, that's where we're going to be going. Devil's teeth. Why is it over there? Pretty well. My bad. No. If I remember rightly, things do respawn. Will that take it? It's a shame. Okay. Perfectly cannot see. So,
the chemical lamps are nearly spent, but I reckon I can still follow them. This stone isn't natural. Could it be a statue?
Wow. I hope he's got some sort of airbag flotation device. Oh, go away. And over the suit.
The scientists didn't even take their tools with them.
Gods lean over us. Gods crawl in us. Gods who have marked me as their aphid.
Right. Of course you are. He's dead. Oh, nobody's in there.
The suits are all cut up.
But still, they're all cut up. Okay.
A ritual knife and a cult sign. I think I better show Mr. Throckmorton. A ritual knife and a cult sign. I think I better show Mr. Throckmorton.
That's the same knife as before. Ah, there we go. I can take that. Yeah. Perfect. What you?
Sancta Mare, be our eyes, eyes to see the distant stars.
Okay.
Hark, he comes! The sacred full-bellied bearer of splendor! Take me, make me, beg you.
Bearer of what? Who are you talking to? What happened?
Our eyes. First, second, third, opened by the aura. You see much, yet do not see the splendid shell of the white virgin here sleeping.
Cut the horse crap. Give me a straight answer.
Nonsense. But it is meaning that is meaningless. Open yourself. Walk, listen, pray. Wake, you holy worm. Take his skin and skull for your home. Take my worship and grant your kindness. I pray you.
That makes no sense. Sorry. That really just doesn't make no sense whatsoever.
You see now, do you, the splendid horror of the truth?
What on earth? Yeah, okay. You can stay over there. Whatever they did down there, they caused some ruckus.
You see now, do you, the splendid horror of the truth? You see now, do you,
Hey.
the splendid horror of the truth?
Here we go.
You see now, do you, the splendid horror of the truth?
Sancta Mare, be our eyes, eyes to see the distant stars.
Is that even the one I'm doing? What? What? But that's not. Why has that come up on my... That is well bizarre. Right, okay. And I do need to apologise
A perfectly preserved artifact. Was it the focus of their worship?
You see now, do you? The splendid horror of the truth.
Forget him! Get the seed and the seal now!
Okay. What? It's shivering. This... No! Get away from me!
We enter the temple the moment they take the key seal. Get ready to cut up their diving suits.
I think I'm starting to get the picture.
We enter the temple the moment they take the key seal. Get ready to cut up their diving suits.
Okay. What? It's shivering.
Forget him! Get the seed and the seal now!
The expedition found an artifact that drove them mad. Then, the Innsmouthers stole it and the professor in one go.
So, we've got here Innsmouthers ambushed the expedition on the seabed in the caverns, and they discovered they waited until Professor Doe took the artifact and attacked. The attackers seized the professor and the object, leaving the remainder of the expedition to their fates. Yeah, just like me. Right. Be dropping things on the floor. Oh, okay, maybe not. Beside us? Oh. Huh? Yeah, okay. Not quite what I pieced together, but... Expedition headquarters were vandalized by Innsmouthers. They burned all the expedition archive, even the newspapers. No. Okay. Because it was the artifact that they wanted. Yeah, okay, now I understand. And then emanates from... Well, I've been told that I need to save them. So that is what I need to do. As in, that is my job. If we go back here, it says Lost Expedition. I was hard to find any other expedition members dead or alive. Off we go. Just what you want. Wanted you to do. Okay. Oh, got some more. He was the source. Indeed.
Crew of the Cyclops. Semper Fortis, brothers.
tincture of opium. See whoever's putting this stuff out.
The door won't budge.
We'll make it budge. I'll take whatever they got in every room that they got. And I will check every living room. Why do I need that one up? Why does it keep going up? That one. Unpin. Here we go. Well, I was like, why? Oh, my diary too. Okay. That's where we need to go.
I'm watching you, newcomer.
Say so. Somebody lying down there. Right, is it best to drive or... Yeah, drive. Is there actually a sprint? Right. Right, where am I going? That's strange. I was expecting a bit of a reception area. Loving Mary, Albert Throgmorton, son of respected Robert Throgmorton, and descendant of a robust bloodline, died on Thursday. Oakmont Port, aged 25. Oh, 25, that's quite harsh. We mourn his untimely death, but we celebrate the way he lived his life. The Throgmorton family appreciates the many comforting words and prayers sent by the citizens of Oakmont. I'll take that, thank you.
I've got news, Mr. Throgmorton. The expedition members are alive. They're on the seabed in the sunken ruins, some sort of ancient temple. They have enough air, but we need to hurry.
What happened? Why didn't the sailors help them?
The crew of the Titania mutinied against Sanders. The only man who escaped was your son. They put him on a lifeboat.
The mutineers will face justice. Throwing Albert to the whims of the sea, he will be avenged.
I'm afraid that's not all. The Innsmouthers took the expedition's discoveries and kidnapped the professor.
What? Those degenerates. How did that happen?
They knew about the ruins.
The Innsmouthers, they knew about the temple. They waited there, hiding until the professor took what the Innsmouthers call the seal.
But how did they manage to catch my scientists off guard?
It seems that after the seal was taken from its place, everyone in the expedition suffered some kind of mental breakdown. The Innsmouthers must have known about that, waited for the right moment. Then they made off with Professor Doe and the artifact.
Drock. The Innsmouthers. Do you have proof they were involved?
One of the attackers was killed by a member of the expedition. I have a photo.
My expedition failed. My boy was killed. This is more than personal, Mr. Reed. This is a threat to everyone.
They have Harriet and the artifact she found, but she may still be alive.
That's why I hesitate to wipe their fish-faced kin from Oakmont this instant. But we won't sit idle. Find them, Mr. Reed. Not the grunts, but their leaders. Infiltrate their ranks if need be. Bring me my professor back.
I agree. Yeah, what do we got out of this?
This smells of trouble. Innsmouthers seem irritable, and my doctor says that drowning's not too good for me. So, why should I help?
I'll pay you a decent sum for this job. And you came here to look into the madness, correct? Professor Doe shares those visions. She found something inside the ruins, and now they have her. She knows something crucial, I'm certain. There's also a more delicate matter I wanted to discuss with you, Mr. Reed.
I can be delicate when it matters, so shoot.
I have a colleague, you might say. His name is Herbert Glover. Like myself, he is a collector of fine art.
I'm a detective, Mr. Throgmorton, not a burglar.
I don't care for your insinuation, Mr. Reed. I would never be so crass as to hire a thief. I had a meeting arranged with Herbert. One of great importance, shall we say. One at which he failed to appear. I want you to find out why.
That's more like it.
That sounds simple enough. Okay, I'll do it.
Very good, Mr. Reed. There is one final detail. This case must remain secret, and you must not reveal to anyone for whom you are working.
Discretion is my watchword.
Indeed. Here is Herbert's address and an advance for your investigation. You'll find it's fair.
Have a good day.
Yeah, I know, I can't carry any more bullets. It's great, isn't it? But I gotta sneak around his house.
The door won't budge.
Nobody's got any covers in their bed. Oh, okay. Is this lit? Oh, he does have street under it. Yeah, completely overlooked that part. Right, so where am I going even? Oh, this is obituary. About this. Oh, quid pro quo and delicate matter. Come on, play fair. Come on. There we go. Goldridge Road in Old Grove. In Old Grove. Windhalf and Century Avenue. Between Windhalf, Goldbridge Road. So he is somewhere there. Perfect. Okay. And then I can go on with program, which will be yeah. I'm trying to think of which I'm gonna have to, which database I'm gonna have to look at for that. Throckmorton's expedition was attacked in the depths beneath Oakmont. Professor Harriet Doe, the expedition's leader, was captured. The others were all left to die. The attackers all had distinctly fish-like features. Innsmouth syndrome, as the locals call it. One of the assailants was killed in the fight. He carried a dagger in a peculiar golden amulet, which resembled a fisheye. This can't be the only attack that they have carried out. There must be evidence of all sorts of crimes throughout the city, so that's the police. So I have to look at the police for that. Right, the next thing is then, where's the police? They are just down here, so what I can do then, first of all, go north, then south. Be good if I just look at the police first. Go for a bit of a jog. Yeah, better condition cars everywhere. I see people oh, I got police in there as well. Whoa, okay. So this is a nice place to live. Not the slums. Which is strange how the police stations in the slums. well, not quite the same, but you know, middle class maybe. That was nice. Very nice. Nice houses, isn't it? Oh, and straight past it. Oh, what is it I was looking for? I was looking for Herbert Glover. He lives on Golden. Right, okay, so.
The door won't budge.
Makes me think there is something to do with this place. It's got a H on the door. This is not actually raiding. Probably was a bad part of town, to be honest with you. Right, is there a break in the wall, perhaps? Here we go. This isn't the next road. House? No, not his house. Make sure they. Oh. Okay, this was his house, then. Whoopsie. This one. Why is this permanent to be? I reckon it is a house that I was saying. Okay, maybe it's not. Anybody? Or just, you know, steal his stuff. There's gonna be some bad guys. Just know it.
Why keep a 40-year-old newspaper article?
Francis Throgmorton, the city darling, scholar and adventurer, is once again an eligible bachelor. Okay, what difference does that make? Mr. Throgmorton, it is with the deepest regret that I must inform you that the price for the piece that you have requested has changed once again. The demand for it has increased and now has tripled of what we agreed earlier, conveniently. I know that this is the second time that I have raised the price, but the extreme circumstances of the flood make each piece more invaluable to me. Yet to you, as I cannot replenish my collection. Yes, exactly, that's to you. That's a very selfish way of putting it. Excuse me?
The door won't budge.
What was that about? Told ya. Right, yeah. One. Downstairs. There you go, he's dead. Broski's dead. Oh, I should have used my revolver. Oh man. I haven't even been upstairs yet. Yep. I know. So if I just decide, hey, let's just stab myself. Let's grab one of them. Oh no, okay, he's up here. So why are they attacking in the middle of nowhere?
I'll find out why the old ape wants you so bad.
See?
Only slight scratches around the keyhole. Whoever broke in knew how to pick a lock. Only slight scratches around the keyhole. Whoever broke in knew how to pick a lock. Huh. That's a lot of warning shots. Eyes still wide open. Guess he didn't see the killing blow coming.
Oh, still in it, that's why. Dipstick.
What's that?
Picture of the mirror.
Looks like they're short a full set. One of the mirrors was taken.
Squint, run! Oh, okay. I've killed him.
Easiest gig in this district. You grab the mirror. I'm gonna go see what other loot we can take from Mr. Moneybags here.
Who are you? What in K's name are you doing in my house?
Okay, let's see what we have here.
Who are you? What in K's name are you doing in my house?
Squint, run! Oh, God!
Easiest gig in this district. You grab the mirror. I'm gonna go see what other loot we can take from Mr. Moneybags here.
Okay.
Easiest gig in this district.
Who are you? What in K's name are you?
Squint, run! Oh, okay. I've killed him.
Two men broke in to steal a mirror. One of them, Squint, cracked the safe. But Glover discovered him and shot him. Second one killed Glover.
That's all I need, isn't it? Oh, I got a point. Yeah, I've got all those now. Hey. Now I get all experience. To carry. That's crafting material. Bullets. Can I carry more bullets? I'll carry 7 more pistol rounds. Ah, yeah, could carry 6 more revolver rounds. There we go. Right. Okay, so what I'll do is I will have the unnatural recovery first. And then what we'll do we will so I've done that pretty much, I just need to let him know. So I could do that on the way back, can't I? Yeah. South now, I think. Finger slippage. This one on the side.
I've got some good news, and I've got some bad news. The good news is I've found Glover.
And the bad?
The bad news is he's dead. Murdered.
Indeed. Did you discover who killed him?
Not yet.
Then why are you wasting my time? Find me Glover's killer. I need the name of the man who crossed me, Mr. Reed, if I'm to make an example.
So I need to go back to the place of the police working kind. So, well, that's going to be happening soon. I will depart on this episode, and I wish you all the best, and you take care. Bye-bye.